sorry to break the news, but we're all going to die one day, right? We're all going to die one day. So I have a trust and I have a will and I have, an executor and I have everything lined up. God forbid I pass away today. They go to my box. I've got all my insurance policies, my trust, what I want. I want to be, this is the craziest thing. And I related to what she was saying because we do have to make that determination. Like, where do we want to be cremated? Do we want to be buried? Do we want to be
Yeah.
stuffed? Tamara and I always said we want to be stuffed and put up by the fireplace and just go in there. No, my arm, I'm like, woohoo, don't forget to move it up.
Woo!
So no, so I have a really bad dilemma because I've been living here in California for over 30 years and my whole family is in Illinois. So where do I get buried? And I don't want to be cremated. My mother said we're never being cremated, so I'm going to listen to my mom. My mom is in a mausoleum, so she is in a drawer. So I kind of thought that idea was nice. I mean, it was the weirdest thing when my mom passed and we had her funeral and everything. And then we went to the mausoleum and we literally zipped her in this little bag. Well, it was a big bag. And then they put the coffin top down. And I kind of freaked out. I said, okay, we need to let her breathe for a little bit. And they're like, she's been deceased for 4 days now. So you're good. Then the family pushed her in this mausoleum thing. Of course, we were all fucking hysterical, but my mom had it already planned. It was in her executive orders of her will, like what she wanted to wear, how long, what music she wanted, Ave Maria, and she wanted to be in this mausoleum. She already bought her box, and she called me one day and she said, Vicki, I think you need to buy one. And I'm like, what? She goes, well, I'm going to be here and I want you to be next to me. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, that's so beautiful, but I don't know if I want to be in a box. What if I can't breathe? She goes, "Yeah." So I thought, well, I don't want to be in the ground in Chicago because I'll freeze to death. But my dad is right. My mom can see my dad, so he's buried out right outside the
Okay.
window. She wanted to be near a window in case she could get out, that she could get out of the window. So then, so then my dad is in the ground and he's freezing, and my mom's all tucked tight and tidy with this beautiful music and this beautiful mausoleum. So now I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I don't have that final situation figured out because I'm like, shit. Part of me be in California? Does part of me be in Puerto Vallarta? Does
Oh God. Oh yeah, you gotta do something in Puerto Vallarta.
my daughter's like, what do we have to dismember you and put part of you in Illinois, part of you in California, part of you in Puerto
Oh my
Vallarta?
gosh.
Where am I going?
Yeah, well, the solution typically would be people would get cremated and they spread their ashes in different places, but you can't get cremated. So,
No, you can't get cremated. Our family does not cremate. So my mom's like, we're not burning each other. I'm like, okay, I'm
oh my
check on
Lord.
that one.